Moving on to Swaziland, the king has decided to start paying young girls $18 per month in order to encourage them to keep their virginity. Yes, you heard me. You heard me, eh? By the way, my dear, why this sudden interest in girls keeping their virginity? Do you think this has anything to do with the latest bride? I mean, Naughty Cindy, or what do they call her, eh? Because no be me talk more, but I heard that the girl was not a virgin after all, you know? Yeah, so I heard that she had dated two of the king's sons and other people as well, that she had done it before marrying the king. So maybe the king found out that the girl had done it before he did it to her, and so he was like, huh? What in the world? How can a girl do it before I do it to her? No, this must not happen again. By that I mean like kiss, you know? Yeah, she did it before the king went to her. Anyway, of course, people started talking. You know how people are now, they have to talk. They said this whole thing of paying girls $18 is to make sure that the girls avoid sex in order to ensure an HIV-free population of virgins who could become the king's future wives. In other words, they want the king to be able to choose without being afraid of HIV/AIDS, and that is to tell you that he's not done. So don't be surprised if next year he marries another one. So hey, he's just trying to ensure himself, because Swaziland actually has the highest rate of HIV/AIDS in the world. You get what I'm saying? And of course, the royal family denied it. They said, this has nothing to do with the king choosing another bride. No. I'm sure that you guys believe the royal family. Unfortunately though, for the king, the girls are not buying it. They are not excited about the $18 per month. They're saying, what is $18? $18 is not sufficient to discourage them from accepting gifts from older men that they call sugar daddy. I thought we only have sugar daddies in Nigeria. In fact, one of the girls, 16-year-old Manzini Fakude, said that today's girls need things. She said they need things like airtime for their cell phones, and $18 is not enough. She said that's how much the government is giving her gogo, which is her grandmother, $18 per month. And then another girl, 17-year-old Thandit Fala, said that a girl could get $18 for just one sex act, so the government needs to pay more than that. I was like, what? You know, I didn't know that people make money by doing it. Look at this small girl, 17-year-old, making money by doing it. This one has come to an end. This is what happens when someone is trying to do cosmetic stuff instead of dealing with the root cause of the problem, instead of focusing on eradicating poverty in Swaziland, which was why a lot of these girls turned to sugar daddies in the first place. Instead, you want to be paying them $18? Who are you really fooling? The World Bank said that 70% of Swazi people live in absolute poverty. The reason why they have to use the word absolute, I don't know. You can just say 70% live in poverty. Anyway, I'm trying to say that 70% of the people are living in poverty, and then you're trying to tell them to keep their virginity with $18. Like really? They said their parents cannot even afford to give them money to buy pads, and you want them to be saving themselves with $18. So if you don't eradicate poverty, Mr. President, no, really, your virgins may continue to go out with sugar daddies. Yes, in exchange for money. Now, I'm not crucifying these girls because I don't know the full picture of their situation, but I personally don't believe that poverty is an excuse ever to, you know, to do it with someone you are not married to. I mean, I know you can still call me old school. I don't believe you should do it with whoever you're not married to. I don't do it. If you are not married, you are not married. Anyway, but I found this video. It's a documentary about Swaziland, and I was really shocked at the level of poverty. Take a look.
These are the shacks where our people live.
Yeah, this is where we live.
This is somebody's house.
Just compare this with the palace that the king lives.
This is the intestines that we are selling. They come from the dam site, you know. These people, they go there and take these intestines and come and sell it here. This is not a joke. This is really life. This is what is happening. This is what they are going to have for lunch.
Whereas the king is eating pizzas.
This homestead has been here for almost 50 years. Now we are ended up being employed by the construction to demolish our own homes. Yes. We don't know whether our king loves us or our king thinks that we are criminals, enemies.
If everyone can be aware of what is happening in Swaziland, you know, everything will just be okay.
They don't want to.
They're hiding, eh?
They're hiding. They
hold
don't want to
rallies.
show you what
We
you
hold
how we
our
live.
rallies.
It's what the community thinks here. Just look at this.
Yeah, that's the situation. Now that video is old. It was shot in 2007, so it is old. So it's possible that things have gotten better, I don't know. But if girls are still saying they would prefer to sell their bodies rather than collect your $18 per month in 2014, then that tells me that not much has changed. And it's not as if the king is not aware of what's going on. He knows what the people are going through.
When you speak to the people, you can feel that the people are living under poverty line, which in many cases we feel we have to do something. And then you see sometimes that you wish to help them, but funds are always not enough.
Really? What do you mean funds are not enough? Well, look at this guy.
Do you want the jet?
We should find out from the government if I need a jet.
Well, you're the king. You're the king. You decide. You appoint the prime minister, you appoint the cabinet. They do what you tell them to do. Do you want the jet?
I know I don't always say this is what I want. They come to me, they give me advice, and from their advice I am able to act.
A $45 million global express bombardier.
Yeah, now you know why funds have never been enough when it comes to eradicating poverty in Swaziland. So he bought a $45 million private jet, but he had funds for that. And by the way, the people are tired of living like that. In fact, listen to what some of them are saying.
It is now clear to everybody we can't take this any longer. We cannot go to South African ask for guns. We cannot go to American ask for guns, but we can creep at night with our knives and kill them. So that is in Baghdad. You see people beheaded. A knife is about 20 rand. There we can do it. It's only time and proper organizing.
You see why it's dangerous to keep people in abject poverty? By the way, I love the fact that even their pastors are speaking out. It's not just the people.
Forcing the people to worship under oppression. Mighty Bible,
yeah, we need men of God like that in Nigeria. Yeah, men of God that wouldn't be afraid to say the truth, you know? You can watch the full documentary online. The title is Without the King. That's the title. So as long as the king is still the one appointing all cabinet members and all the judges and 1/3 of the parliament, as well as the prime minister, that is not democracy. No matter what changes he made to the law, that's still not democracy. Let the people have real life, not just you and your family. Eradicate poverty. Feed your people. Take care of your people. Stop dashing them $18 like they are beggars. Really? That's actually insultive. But you guys know that I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.